In this video I will do a review of TuneCore's pricing model and will give you my perspective on it so you have a better idea if the company's approach fits your distribution needs and expectations. Generally speaking, if you want to release your music with TuneCore, you need to pay a subscription fee for every release every year. Let's take a closer look at the pricing options. TuneCore has two types of subscription plans, which depends on type of a music release. It will cost you $10 every year to release a single and to keep it on streaming platforms. What is a single? A single is a release that contains just one track. Next we have albums, and it will cost you $30 in the first year to release an album and $50 to keep it on streaming platforms for every following year. What is an album? Album is a release that contains two or more tracks. What will happen if you cancel your subscription? At the end of the paid period for particular release, you will get a series of reminders to renew your subscription. If there will be no sufficient amount of money on your TuneCore balance or TuneCore won't be able to charge your bank card, your release will be taken down from streaming services and digital stores. It's also worth to mention that the subscription period will start at the moment when you pay for the distribution service and not on the release date. TuneCore asks for the payment at the last step of the release creation process, so keep this in mind. Let's see what you get in return from TuneCore after you pay the subscription fee. Your release will be delivered to over 150 streaming services and digital stores globally. You want your music to be at as many streaming services as possible, so when you're picking a distributor, check the list of stores where your music will be available. You get 100% of the revenue, and I think it is what makes TuneCore special for artists who wants to maximize their income. Yes, we have options like DistroKid and Lender, but TuneCore was the first one to implement this model, and I will do a comparison of those distributors in a separate video. For your information, not long time ago TuneCore excluded some platforms from 100% revenue model. Those platforms are TikTok, Resso, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube Content ID, YouTube Music, and YouTube Shorts. TuneCore call it social platforms, and you get just 80% of the revenue instead of 100%. Our stuff in this list is not very important for the matter of this video. Now I want to share with you my thoughts on TuneCore's subscription model. From the first view, you may think that DistroKid or Lender with unlimited releases and kind of fixed fee per year might be a better option for you than TuneCore, and that is true. But all depends on what you want to achieve and your current situation. As an artist manager, I personally use TuneCore as one of distribution options out there. What does it mean? It means that I distribute music of my artists via several distributors, and I pick a particular distributor at each case. All depends on what we want to achieve and what resources we have at the start of a release planning stage. I use TuneCore usually as distribution tool for priority singles of my artists, where we do all promotion in-house. That could be 1 or 2 releases a year, and in this case DistroKid or Lender would be more expensive options. In my experience, there were a few single releases that we distributed via TuneCore and that got millions of streams, and the artists earned thousands of dollars paying just $10 per single. I think it's a good deal. So if you distribute your music in the form of singles via a distributor that takes a cut from your revenue in the form of a commission, or you are looking for a distributor to release your first single, you can try and drop 1 or 2 singles via TuneCore without big financial commitment and see how it goes for you. If it doesn't work for you, you can always take down your release from TuneCore and re-release it with another distributor. If you want to drop an album, it's a different scenario where you usually release 1 or 2 singles from the album and after that release the album itself. So here we are talking about minimum of 2-3 releases, and in this case I would suggest to check closer all distribution options on the market that offer 100% revenue and see what works better for you. If you decide to release your music with TuneCore, you can use my partner link below in the description that it will give you a 20% discount for the first release for the first year. Stay tuned for more videos about music distribution on my channel Misha's Tips. My name is Mikhail Mazanov and I will see you in the next video. Bye!